Welcome to Gotmark76 this week. I'm your host, Gotmark76. We have a loaded show for you here tonight. In fact, we have two matches that could main event any arena across the country. So we are going to bookend today's show with those matches. First up, we are going to see Stan Hansen, the Wrestling Legends Alliance Silver Champion, take on Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And our main event will see Sting go one-on-one with Big Van Vader. We will also see Dr. Death Steve Williams in action. And we will see Cactus Jack in action as he takes on the Iron Sheik. But we begin today's show with an inclusion match taking place at Monday Night Raw at the Manhattan Center as Vinnie Vegas takes on Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Let's head down the ringside. So we begin today's show with an inclusion match as Vinnie Vegas takes on Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. We heard from Diamond Dallas Page 2 weeks ago when he was interviewed by Mean Gene Okerlund when he said every woman wants a diamond, but they'd be a lot happier with more. And he is looking to add talent to his diamond mine. And that is what Vinnie Vegas is hoping to do with a victory over Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert here. Using this wonderful created arena for Monday Night Raw 1993. Trying to use some of the wonderful creations of 2K23 for the inclusion matches. I think it's fun. But with a victory here, Vinnie Vegas will join the Diamond Mine. And of course, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert with a victory. If he can upset Vinnie Vegas here, then he will join the Wrestling Legends Alliance as well. Off the ropes and a splash. The third time was blocked by Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert. Had that scouted. As Vinnie Vegas was successful the first two times, not the third. But look at Vegas just swatting away Eddie Gilbert. Big right hand takes Gilbert down. Vegas going for it looks like a power slam and down to the mat. It was just a huge body slam. And Vinnie Vegas is climbing to the top rope, but he may have gotten caught. Eddie Gilbert with a punch. But Vinnie Vegas comes down anyway and nails Gilbert. He's going to go for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Gilbert. We have two great main events here tonight. See Stan Hansen take on Hacksaw Jim Duggan. And we will also see Sting take on Big Van Vader. Vegas now has Eddie Gilbert up in a choke slam down to the mat. Crashing goes Gilbert. Vinnie Vegas goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Gilbert. Oh, Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert showing me something here by kicking out of that choke slam. It would have been very easy to be pinned right there. And again, Vegas goes for the splash. Gilbert blocked it. And this could be the opportunity that Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert needs to win this match. He goes for a cover of his own. Vegas down 1 and a kick out at 1 by Vinnie Vegas. Oh, Vegas may be done toying around. He has Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert up. Could it be that power bomb? Up and down to the mat goes Gilbert. Oh, it's all academic from here. You can count to 20. Vinnie Vegas, the newest member of the Wrestling Legends Alliance, and 3. So the Diamond Mine is in fact growing. A huge victory. Vinnie Vegas wins the inclusion match and is now part of the roster.
Vince the Game.
Fans, we're going to send it back to Mean Gene Okerlund, who's standing by with somebody we haven't seen in quite a while. Hot Rod, Rowdy Roddy Piper. And welcome back to Gotmark76. Roddy Piper, somebody we have not seen in a few months. He, of course, is a member of the roster, and he will be paying close attention to the world title match at SummerSlam. But now in the ring, Cactus Jack taking on the Iron Sheik. Of course, it looks like disintegration amongst Devastation Incorporated, as Jake the Snake Roberts last week told us that he is going to make Cactus Jack pay. All because of a loss. Well, it was a loss to Flying Brian Pillman, but Jake the Snake Roberts had interfered on Cactus's behalf, I think it was 7 or 8 times. And Cactus still could not take advantage. And that sent Jake Roberts off the deep end. And again, remind me not to get Jake Roberts mad or disappointed in me. So Cactus Jack in the ring with the Iron Sheik. Of course, he won an Inclusion 6-man match to join the roster just a few weeks ago. And a power slam down to the mat. Cactus goes for the cover 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by the Iron Sheik. Into the ropes goes the Iron Sheik in the back body drop up and over. As Cactus goes for the cover again, 1. And I'll tell you what, I've noticed Cactus going for more pinfall attempts, trying to win the match. Maybe he's still trying to prove something to Jake the Snake Roberts. Maybe he thinks that this relationship can be mended. I'm not sure if it can. A backbreaker by Cactus Jack, and down goes the Iron Sheik. Goes for the cover again. Look at that. 1. And a kick out of 1 this time by the Iron Sheik. So maybe Jake Roberts' comments lit a fire under Cactus Jack. And a power slam down to the mat. Does not go for the cover that time. Off the ropes. To line up a perfectly placed kick to the midside. Oh, and the Sheik with an inside cradle has Cactus pinned. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Cactus. Wow, that would have proven Jake the Snake Roberts' theory correct. The Cactus found a way to lose that match against Pillman. He would have found a way to lose this match against the Iron Sheik. Now the Iron Sheik has Cactus on his shoulders and drops him head first as Snake Eyes. And down goes Cactus Jack. Oh, check this out. Sheiky baby climbing the top rope. Has Cactus lined up, but Cactus moves out of the way. Nicely done. Cactus throwing the Sheik back into the ring. Lining him up, runs, charges. Oh, a meeting of the minds. And the Iron Sheik with a better end of that. Throws Cactus into the ropes and a clothesline in the corner. Down goes Cactus. The Iron Sheik back in control. Into the turnbuckle goes the Iron Sheik. Cactus Jack now picking up the Sheik. Has him lined up for the mandible claw. Locked in. The mandible claw locked in. Is that enough to put away the Iron Sheik? Cactus is climbing to the top rope. What's he have in store here? Cactus letting the Sheik get back to his feet. And he flies in an axe handle, takes down the Iron Sheik, goes for the cover. 1, 2, and 3. No, a kick out by the Iron Sheik, and Cactus is beside himself. Cactus lining up the Sheik, open. The Sheik with a shoulder block takes Cactus down, goes for the cover. Referee counts 1, and a kick out at 1 by Cactus. The Sheik now has Cactus Jack on his shoulders and drops him across the top rope, a clothesline guillotine style. And now the Iron Sheik going back to work on Cactus Jack with a series of kicks to the midsection. And a clothesline for good measure. Into the turnbuckle goes Cactus. And the Iron Sheik now going to work on Cactus Jack by ramming him head first into the top turnbuckle. Cactus is in a world of trouble. And now Iron Sheik choking out Cactus in the corner. He has a count of 5 to break it up and does. Cactus is in trouble. The Iron Sheik going back to work. And now kick to the midsection, elbow to the back of the head. And wait a second, what's this? Jake the Snake Roberts in the ring, he's funding up the Iron Sheik. The referee's gonna call for the bell. Jake the Snake checking on Cactus, could it be men? No, he's not mending the fence. He's attacking Cactus Jack. And that's gonna disqualify the Iron Sheik. Oh man, Jake the Snake Roberts attacking Cactus Jack. And the Iron Sheik's not happy about it either. Fans, don't go away. Dr. Death Steve Williams is in action next. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Gotmark76 this week. As Jake the Snake Roberts, I thought he was maybe going to come to the ring and mend the fences with Cactus Jack. He had words with the Iron Sheik, but then attacked Cactus. And Cactus won that match by disqualification. And I just don't think that fence could be mended between Devastation Incorporated. As Dr. Death in the ring against the Brooklyn Brawler. And a series of splashes by Dr. Death. Third one's the charm, and it is a splash to the mat. Dr. Death Steve Williams, of course, challenged to a match at SummerSlam by Hulk Hogan. A respect match. If Hulk Hogan wins the match, he's going to shake the hand of Dr. Death Steve Williams. Of course, Dr. Death already with a victory over Hulk Hogan. Just 2 weeks ago. So not only will we see a respect match at SummerSlam, the card is starting to shape up. But I am curious if we are going to find out who Hulk Hogan's talking to. Could it be somebody from Dr. Death's past? Could it be somebody that Hulk Hogan wants to work with to get an advantage over Dr. Death? He did not take that loss very well. It does not happen often. Hulk Hogan does not lose many matches. And he even said it last week. He said it's so rare for him that he doesn't know how to act. And as crazy as it sounds, I believe him. Hulk Hogan is not known for losing many matches. Dr. Death with the belly to back suplex. And a big clothesline nearly takes the head of the Brooklyn Brawler off. He goes for the cover. That could be all. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by the Brooklyn Brawler, showing some fight here in this matchup. So I'm looking forward to SummerSlam and seeing Hulk Hogan and Dr. Death. And of course, other matches already signed. Dusty Rhodes will defend the world title against Terry Funk as a belly-to-belly suplex off the top rope. Steve Williams has the Brooklyn Brawler in position. Could we see that belly-to-back suplex? He has it set up and hooks it and nails it. And that could be all. Dr. Death goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Referee counts 1, 2, and 3. And your winner, Dr. Death Steve Williams, who has a match against Hulk Hogan coming up at SummerSlam on August 20th, a respect match. If Dr. Death defeats Hulk Hogan again, Hulk Hogan will shake his hand. And speaking of Hogan, he's in the ring, and Dr. Death doesn't see him, and now they're staring down each other. Fans, don't go away. Stan Hansen takes on Jim Duggan next. And here is the first of our 2 big main events. As Hacksaw Duggan challenges Stan Hansen for the Silver Championship. And Hansen going to work very quickly on Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Throws him into the ropes. And a back body drop up and over. And Stan Hansen stomping away on Hacksaw Jim Duggan. This is the first of 2 big main events. We will also be seeing Sting take on Big Van Vader. That match is next. But before that, we're going to hear from Dr. Death, who just moments ago had a stare down with Hulk Hogan. We're going to hear from Dr. Death at the conclusion of this match as Duggan starting to fire back on his own. Throws Hansen into the ropes. Misses with an elbow drop. Misses with another elbow drop. Hansen getting lucky there. And shoves Duggan away in a clothesline in the corner. Down goes Duggan. And a big knee. And another knee to the back, and Stan Hansen in control. And Duggan in a world of trouble. Hansen rolls over Duggan, goes for the cover. Referee counts 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Hacksaw Jim Duggan. When a big clothesline by Duggan takes down Hansen. This could be the opportunity that Duggan was looking for. Duggan now locking up with Hansen, throwing him, a hip toss. Nicely done. And Duggan stomping the head of Stan Hansen. Goes for the cover 1, and the kick out at 1 by Hansen. Hansen with a belly to back suplex takes over Duggan, and that could be all. He hooks the leg. Will Hansen retain 1, 2, and 3? No, a kick out at 2 by Duggan. Oh, I thought it was all over there. But Duggan reached deep down and was able to somehow kick out of that pinning predicament. And Hansen now with a kick to the midsection, forearm to the back. And Duggan is in a world of trouble. As Hansen with a kick to the midsection and a stomp for good measure. He hooks the leg again. Will this be enough to put away Duggan? And 2, and a kick out of 2 again by Duggan. Into the ropes goes Duggan. And that was a clothesline. That was not a lariat. A clothesline. Hooks the leg 1, and a kick out at 1. I don't think Hansen got all of that. In fact, he didn't. He only got a 1 count on it. But he was setting up for that lariat. And Duggan did not take the full run of that. And the DDT by Duggan. And now Duggan back in control. Back and forth matchup here for the Wrestling Legends Alliance Silver Champion. Off the ropes and a big football tackle. Takes down Stan Hansen. Duggan now going back to work. He lines up. Big clothesline. We can have a new champion. Duggan hooks the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Hansen. Oh, I thought we had a new champion there. And Hansen was going for the lariat, but blocked by Duggan, and an elbow off the ropes. Man, this match has picked up the pace in the last few minutes here. Duggan lining up, Hansen charges, splash in the corner, and down goes Stan Hansen. And now a bear hug by Hacksaw Duggan. Or are we going to have a new champion? Stan Hansen trying to escape the maneuver. And a series of elbows and clapping the hands, and he is out of the bear hug. And a big axe handle takes Duggan down. Hansen lining up Hacksaw. Could we see the lariat? Up and over the top rope goes Duggan. And now Duggan being brought back in the hard way, I should say. And Hansen now back in control. Back and forth match for the Wrestling Legends Alliance Silver Championship, one of our first main events. We will also be seeing Sting take on Big Van Vader. That match is next. And there's the lariat. Hansen's going to retain, hooks the leg. Referee counts 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Duggan. I don't believe it. Oh, that lariat. He caught everything with it, and Duggan still somehow kicked out. Into the ropes goes Duggan. Another lariat. This time misses. Duggan had it well scouted. Kick to the midsection. DDT. Plants Hansen. New champion. Counts 1, 2, and a kick out of 2 by Hansen. What a match this is for the WLA Silver Championship. Up and over goes Hansen, and a big clothesline by Duggan. He hooks the leg. Will we have a new champion? 1, and a kick out at 1 by Hansen. Goes for the cover again. This time the referee position 2, and a kick out at 2 by Hansen. Duggan can't believe it. He does not know what he has to do to put Stan Hansen away. Missing an elbow drop will not help that matter, as Hansen with a belly-to-back suplex takes Duggan up and over. He hooks the leg. Will Hansen retain 1? And Duggan makes it to the ropes. What a back-and-forth match this is for the silver title, and Hansen missed the lariat there. Was going for the lariat again, blocked by Duggan. I tell you what, this match could have been over several times over, but Duggan able to escape the lariat on more than one occasion. And now Duggan working the neck of Stan Hansen. Duggan pushing aside Hansen off the ropes with momentum. A flying clothesline takes Stan Hansen down. Hansen in the corner, he's a world of trouble. Hacksaw Jim Duggan on the offense. Throws Hansen across the ring into the turnbuckle, runs, charges, clothesline in the corner, down goes Hansen. Now Duggan stomping away the chest of the Wrestling Legends Alliance Silver Champion, hooks the leg, but Hansen makes it to the ropes. We really could have a new silver champion here. Hacksaw Duggan with all the momentum. Hip toss takes Hansen down to the mat. Duggan lining up Hansen. Oh, and Hansen ducks the clothesline and misses the lariat again. Blocked by Duggan. That's about 3 times that Hansen went for the lariat and it was blocked by Duggan. Now a roll up, but Duggan makes it to the ropes. Hansen's looking to win this match any way he can, folks. Duggan has already blocked the lariat on more than 2 occasions. And if I'm Hansen, I'm shaking my head wondering what I need to do to catch Duggan off guard and get that lariat. Now off the ropes goes Duggan. And there it is! He finally hits the lariat again, hooks the leg, referee counts 1, 2, and 3. And your winner and still Wrestling Legends Alliance Silver Champion, Stan Hansen. What a match between these two men.
Stan Hansen.
Fans, we're going to take it back to Mean Gene, who's standing by with Dr. Death. Wait a second, before we do that, Hansen leaving the ring. He's looking under the ring. What's Hansen doing? He's grabbing a steel chair. Wait a second. The match is over. He defended the title successfully. This match is over. Hansen has no right to do this. And wait, who's coming? That's Macho Man Randy Savage. He grabs the chair from Hansen and chases Hansen from the ring. The Macho Man coming to the rescue of Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Oh man, what a great action on the part of the Macho Man, saving Jim Duggan from sure devastation. Fans, don't go away. Mean Gene is catching up with Dr. Death in the locker room. So Dr. Death not worried about this potential person that Hulk Hogan is talking to. As we see Big Van Vader in the ring against Sting. These two men no strangers to each other. As Vader has Sting in a big clubbering clothesline to the chest. Down goes Sting. And an elbow drop for good measure. And Big Van Vader using his size to his advantage in the early going of this matchup. And now Sting now trying to go to work, but blocked by Vader with a series of punches to the midsection. And a big suplex by Big Van Vader takes Sting down. He's going to hook the leg and go for a cover. Referee counts 1, and a kick out at 1 by Sting. Vader now working the neck of Sting with that nerve hold. And Sting wisely rolls to the outside. Vader now climbing the top rope, leaps to the shoulder block. Off the top of the rope to the floor. That's a 15-foot drop, folks. And now Sting somehow back in control. A big clothesline, but doesn't even stun Vader. And now Vader picks up Sting and drops Sting headfirst on the guardrail. I'll take a quick second here to tell you next week that huge non-title match as the American Dream Dusty Rhodes will take on Bruiser Brody. That's our big main event next week. We will also see Jake the Snake Roberts in action. And Dr. Death Steve Williams will take on Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. So a great show lined up for you again next week as well. We thank you so much for joining us here this week. As we see here our main event, Vader and Sting going at it. Vader missing with that move. Giving Sting a chance, but no, Vader, oh, a big clothesline takes Sting down. These two men know each other so well that Vader was able to reverse the maneuver that Sting had in mind. Into the turnbuckle goes Sting, and Sting with an elbow caught Vader looking. Vader, oh, Vader with a splash in the corner, using again his size to his advantage. Nobody does it better, using their size to their advantage than Big Van Vader. I give that man all the credit in the world as Sting goes for a crossbody and is shoved away. Vader with a big forearm to the back. He has dominated this match so far. Sting has gotten very little offense in. And now Vader going to work again on the neck of Sting. Well, misses a leg drop, and that may be the opening that Sting is looking for. And I spoke too soon. A big clothesline by Vader takes Sting down. Vader throws Sting into the ropes. And a big splash takes down Sting. A body splash. But wait! Sting back to his feet. Vader doesn't see him and gets taken off the top turnbuckle. Sting throws Vader into the ropes. Huge arm drag takes Vader up and over. Finally, Sting with some momentum. And as I say that, Vader has Sting and guillotines him across that top rope. Who is going to stop this monster Vader with an overhead belly-to-back suplex, and up and over goes Sting, and he's hurt. And wait a second, that's Sid Vicious at ringside, and he's handing Big Van Vader a chair. Oh man, these two men going to work, and there's Luger. Luger's in the ring to save Sting. Lex Luger coming to the aid of his longtime friend and partner Sting. And I don't think we've seen the end of this, fans. We thank you so much for joining us here this week. Good night, everybody.